Oh, what's up, friends? It's day... What day is it today? Day 4 of my Japan solo trip. Today's docket is pretty open. I'm going to be hanging around mainly Shinjuku, Shibuya area today. I have that bar crawl in Shinjuku that I have booked, but that's not until like 8 p.m. in the evening, so I have basically the whole day. So the plan for today is today and tomorrow is going to be mainly Shinjuku, Shibuya area. My friend Bai, she sent me this link, but she sent me this clip thing on TikTok about a place that makes rings and necklaces out of coins, specifically international coins. And did I wash my hands? Un segundo. So, like I was saying, my friend Bai sent me this TikTok about a place that makes rings and jewelry out of coins, sorry. International coins, too. So I want to go swing by that place. And coincidentally, that place is close to the Three Tides location in Shibuya, because they're in the Shibuya Harajuku district. So, that's the plan for today. The plan is literally just to bounce between Shinjuku and Shibuya, because they're places that you want to go. I'm hoping to find some cool reference books. That would be good to buy. But basically today, it's just going to be kind of a chill day. Aside from exploring, I don't plan on buying too much, just because if I'm going to come back to the area tomorrow, I don't want to be walking around during my bar crawl with a lot of stuff. So I think today will just be a lot of scouting and buying little knickknacks and stuff, but nothing too big or crazy. So if I find any reference books or anything, I'm probably going to save it for tomorrow and Monday, because Monday I plan on going around Tokyo and just finishing up buying souvenirs. Because there's some places that I saw in Asakusa that I want to go back to, and some like souvenirs and presents that I want to go buy for some people. So I'm going to swing by that area again on Monday to buy a couple of like things to bring when I come back home. Let's head for the train station. There's literally no rush to get there to and fro. It's supposed to rain today too, so that's kind of bummy, but it's okay. I bought an umbrella. $7 umbrella, dude. Awesome. And yeah, I think I'd finished most of my major souvenir buying, at least for like the big people in my life, aka my family. So I bought a bunch of stuff for my sister. I bought her matcha stuff, but I'm sure I'll buy her some of the jewelry shit too when I'm there. And then I bought my mom a bunch of stuff too. I bought her like a coin purse and like a really nice cute wallet. If I find some other stuff, maybe I'll do that too, because she really likes Hello Kitty, so maybe I'll hit up like Sanrio and stuff. And then my dad is a very simple dude, so when I was in Asakusa, I found a little shop that sold like liquor from the nicest old Japanese dude. Yeah, so that's the plan for today. I am fully packed. I have everything that I need. I have my chargers. I have everything. I even brought that little deodorizing spray so that when I do my thing, I can kind of like replenish, and so I can smell nice before I go meet random people. I have to get my phone so I can charge it. I just finished charging my phone. Okay, 88%, that's fine. I have my charger. Everything's gonna be fine. So yeah, it's gonna be a very eventful day. I need to bring my umbrella because it might rain today, and by might is going to rain today. I'm gonna bring it. This is my new thing right now, just kind of hooking it on the side. Let's hope it doesn't fall off while I'm walking around. So yeah, excited. It's gonna be a very long day, but it's gonna be a very good day. Yeah. You know how sometimes you just kind of have to hype yourself up, especially if you're a low-key lazy person, because I'm a low-key lazy person. So when I see that my day is filled with a lot of stuff, you gotta have to hype yourself up. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's the plan. Oh, and then I'm gonna swing by Three Tides too, because I want to make an appointment for Sunday, maybe Monday. So yeah, that's the plan for today. Oh, that was a mouthful. So the problem that I'm facing right now is that I'm at 7-Eleven, and I want water, but this water is 125 yen. This water is 125 yen, and this water is 100. But I don't want to walk around with that giant-ass water. I'm going to do it anyways. I know that I'm a thirsty boy and I need to drink a lot of water, so I'm going to do it anyways. So today, I got to get off on this otemachi to get on this thing, the Chiyoda line. So I made it to Harajuku. I'm already very stressed because it's raining, so I need one hand to hold my umbrella, but then I need one hand to hold this friggin' GoPro, and I need another hand to hold my phone because I don't know where I'm going. It's to Harajuku. So I'm on my way to look for this place that makes rings out of coins because a friend of mine sent me the link. They don't pop up on they don't pop up on like Google Maps, so I have to use other things as landmark points. It's a very rainy day today. It's a very rainy day here in Tokyo. So that is the one thing that I am currently realizing when it comes to traveling and vlogging, which is if it rains, I'm fucked. Because I need like 6 hands to carry all of the shit that I have. So if you're watching this and you want to be my personal filming person, currently I can't pay you or pay for any expenses, but I can definitely be a good time and a good travel companion. So yeah, that's my selling point right now. I just finished up at Hiseki. So I just finished up at Hiseki, which is a really cool place. I got a couple of rings made done. So it's a place that makes rings out of coins, and I got a couple from the Philippines. So I got myself a cool little thumb ring, and then I got a replacement for my skull ring because my skull ring is starting to like do weird shit to my fingers. So I got another one too. And the cool thing is when they do the punch out, they make a necklace out of like that little middle punch out. So I was able to make something for my sister too. I'm hiding out in their bathroom, but let's go to 3 Tides. I just finished at Tokyo 3 Tides. I booked myself an appointment for tomorrow at 4 with Berto. Low-key very intimidating. And by low-key, I mean high-key very intimidating. Just because they come with so much like story and history. And because I'm not the most traditional Japanese style tattoo artist, and I kind of do my own thing, I don't know. It was a very intimidating time, but that's cool, which gives me some time to kind of walk around and explore Shibuya, Harajuku area, because right now I'm going to make my way to Shinjuku, because that's where my bar crawl is. And yeah, and then tomorrow I come back and I will go and explore, where the hell did Harajuku and Shibuya tomorrow. I'm gonna get ready to get yatted for 3 hours. Hey, cool, Tokyo Stadium. Shit. That means I didn't go the right way. Okay, I need my other hand for the map. Bye. So, I find myself in Shinjuku. Shinjuku is fancy as fuck. Holy Christ. There's a Louis Vuitton here. Look at it. Wow. Very much so bigger city vibes here in Shinjuku. Now I'm gonna kind of kill some time here. I really don't know what to do in Shinjuku. I'm just gonna wander. As per usual. I want to eat because I'm really hungry, and I haven't had any karekatsu, so I'm gonna go find myself a karekatsu spot. There's an alleyway there that looks pretty interesting, so I'm gonna go sneak into that alleyway and hopefully I can find something to eat. Whoa. Currently at a donkey, and I am overwhelmed to say the least. There's a lot of stuff going on here. There's a lot of stuff going on here. I don't necessarily understand everything that's going on, and I don't know where it goes to where. Whoa, where does this go? What? There's a secret door? Whoa. Okay. weeb shit. Sick. I'm so overwhelmed, bro. Like, so overwhelmed right now. Random Mario stuff here. Where's the Gooner trading cards? Because I know they have Gooner trading cards. Oh, here. This is the thing that she wants. And a cousin wanted one of these things. So, update. I have left Shinjuku. I have ditched my bar crawl. And I'm back at Nishikasai because Shinjuku is way too overstimulating. Way too overstimulating. There's way too many people, dude. I didn't know what to expect for Shinjuku area, but there's way too many people for my comfort. I hate to admit it, but I'm at that age where I want more peace and quiet than anything, and Shinjuku was not peace and quiet. I think 10 minutes into my day trip today to Harajuku, Shinjuku, Shibuya area, I was so overstimulated that I was done by the time that I got there. I was just telling a friend of mine because I was telling her how tired I was, and I was telling her I was going to ditch my bar crawl. And I was explaining to her as to why I wanted to ditch my bar crawl. It was just, yeah, it's too much, dude. There's too many people, too many tourists. It's so dense. There's so much to look at, but not a lot of places to rest. And it was just too much. And unfortunately, none of the whatever is in that area, aside from Three Tides and the ring place where I wanted to go, none of that area really interested me much. Like, do I like anime and do I like manga and stuff like that? Yeah, but I'm not so into it like that I want to put up with that much. Mind you, I'm still going to go to Shibuya tomorrow because I think it'd be a waste to not check out Shibuya. But Shinjuku was definitely not it for me. It was definitely not it. It was just too many people, dude. And I think Shinjuku is just like where all the rich people go, because from what I've gathered, right, it was just a lot of like department stores and shit. I went to Don Quixote. I got yelled at by a dude for filming, but I should have known that because the Don Quixote here in Nishikasai said that I wasn't allowed to record either. At least there was a sign. But the Don Quixote in Shinjuku was just, holy shit. It was just a lot of people. B, a lot of displays that played music, but different music, and they were side by side. Like, if I was in one aisle, there was one aisle that was playing music here, and another aisle was playing music here, and it was just, oh my god, it was just so much. In Nishikasai, I had a couple beers before I left. I'm just gonna go back to the yakitori place that I was at last night. I'm gonna eat some yakitori, have a couple highballs, knock the fuck out. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna go get some yakitori and eat them out. Peace. Today is my last day here in Japan before I fly out tomorrow back home to the Philippines. I already had a pretty eventful morning. I woke up at like 7. It is currently 11 o'clock. And in the past, well, let's say 3 hours, because say I had like breakfast at 8, right? So I actually started my day around like 8. I had a pretty eventful day. The original plan was to walk to the department store where I went the first night to buy some snacks and stuff. But then they didn't open until 10, and I started walking around like 9 or something. So I had to basically just kind of walk around the neighborhood for the past like hour. I was FaceTiming my family because it's like it was like 8 p.m. there. So I was FaceTiming them while I was walking around, showing them around and stuff. I went to a grocery store and I bought some stuff. What'd I buy? I bought Japanese instant coffee for my family in the Philippines because they're coffee people. Green tea for my family back home in Canada because they're tea people. Because, you know, Japanese green tea is different. Another box for a friend of mine because she's also a tea person. Bought a couple bags of coffee. Bought this cool toothbrush. Look at this toothbrush. Look at it. I don't know what the difference is, but it interested me, so I bought one for myself. And then I got a couple friends that I bought some more stuff for. I got them these little gachapon. These are the Momofusa cats. My dad is into little toy cars. He's kind of the reason that I got into them. I mean, I had to get him 4 because he's a little tism, even though he refuses to admit it. He's a little tism, so he's like, I can't have 1. I need to have 4 because it needs to be even in my collection thing. So I got him 4. Got him a little Suzuki Jimmy. A Lamborghini Countach, a Mercedes AMG GTR, this Toyota Corolla 11. So yeah, that was the very eventful morning. The rest of the plan for the rest of the week, for the rest of the day, is I'm gonna go back to Asakusa. I really like Asakusa compared to Shinjuku and Shibuya and like the main cities in Tokyo, just because it's way too many people. I don't like it enough to be putting up with that many people, that many tourists, that much overstimulation. So I'm gonna make my way back to Asakusa. It's actually a nicer day today, so I'm going to go visit the temple again, just so I can, you know, see it again in a nicer light, because the last time that I went, it was really wet and gray. But first, I gotta go use the lavatories and kind of myself before I go like on a freaking 5-6 hour adventure walking around. So I'll see you guys when I'm in Asakusa.
Last day, let's go.
To the train station. Look at that cat. The cat in the kimono. Kimono cat. How much are these little trinkety bracelets? 5,000 yen? Oh my god. That's 50 bucks for a bracelet. Look how nice this temple is. Oh my god. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna be a real big ass tourist right now. I just need to take a picture of this temple. Instead of the main roads, I like wandering in the alleyways that they have here in Japan. It's very nice. It's peaceful. It's away from all the people. So it's a great time. I don't know what hotel hostel means, because hostel to me is like shared spaces. Also, a lot of really fancy cars here in Japan. Oh. I wonder what this says. Urishinomori Inari Shrine. Ah, it's a shrine. I guess there's a lot of people. So I will wait for tonkatsu. Oh, look, somebody left their dog. That's me. Literally me right now. I apologize if you wanted to see it, but I just really wanted that moment to myself. I didn't want to bother the owners with filming and sticking a camera in their face. I just kind of wanted just a quiet, peaceful time. And so now I'm done. I had my coffee. It's very adorable. Unfortunately, I don't speak too much Japanese, so I wasn't really able to converse with them, because they did end up we did kind of have little interactions. There was another patron that was sitting beside me, and she was trying to drum up conversation, but the language barrier is a little bit tough. But yeah, she was trying to drum up conversation, but you know, the language barrier is a little bit tough. I think next time I will make an effort to learn a little bit more Japanese. Now I gotta find my way back to the other station that I was at. I think I had to cross this, but it's straight, right?
Meanwhile,
I found it. I really hope they're not closed. It's this little shop here. Paper. Really cool paper. And I found this paper too. Just kind of painting paper. Well, bag secured. Definitely out of money now. I think I have like 2,000 yen left. Let's circle that back. I just got back to the hotel. Basically, the monologue that I had before this, because I didn't realize that I wasn't recording. This solo trip has taught me a lot of things. Again, not only is it my first solo trip, but it's also one of those trips that's like a very big trip for other people, where they plan a lot and stuff like that. And I know I didn't do too much planning in terms of kind of doing all like the touristy stuff and excursions and stuff like that. But I did, walk around and I had a really great time. I didn't do too much of the touristy stuff because I had my things that I wanted to do, right? Like I went to Kyoto. I knew I wanted to go to Kyoto. There were a few things that I really wanted to hit in Kyoto. I did everything that I wanted to do, which was go to Kooe. I bought myself the knife. Yeah. And then checked out Nishiki Market. Nishiki Market was super cool. Unfortunately, I didn't get to do too many temples because after the geisha experience, like the tea ceremony, most of the temples were closed, and I kind of had to hustle back onto the train to make it back to Tokyo. I think that's the one thing that when I do come back, I would like to do differently, which is spend a little bit more time in Kyoto, maybe do like a day or two, so I can, because I didn't even get to do like the actual that like historical street that a lot of people like to go to. But that's okay. I'm optimistic that I'll come back to Tokyo and Japan at another point in time. Hopefully, I can tie that in with my work and tattooing. I'd like to find a studio here that would allow me to guest spot, and then hopefully, have some people to tattoo here in Japan. One big thing that I have learned from the solo trip is that for a trip such as Japan, you always will have the idea of a budget, but the budget will become more of a suggestion than anything. And you'll realize that about halfway through your trip, just because there's too many little knickknacks and trinkets and even other stuff, like bigger stuff, that you might stumble across in Tokyo. Like, I wasn't planning on going to that gallery and buying a painting. It just happened to be. Like, I went to the gallery, I was walking around, and then I met the artist, and we really connected, and I wanted a nice little souvenir of that, so I bought one of her prints and one of her paintings. So, it's little things like that. Like, how am I supposed to budget that, right? Like, I knew what I wanted to get, but this was something that was so unexpected and so out of the blue, and how can I not get some kind of souvenir to remember that, right? So it's little things like that that you can't really kind of put a price on, because even though there was a price tag on it, kind of the memory of that is a little more priceless for me, and that's something that I can't really put a price on, because it was a really great time. It was really great walking into such a quaint little gallery, being able to talk to the gallery owner, being able to talk to the artist, making connections. I gave her one of my drawings and I even drew something on the spot and gave it to her. And I bought one of her paintings. And then even talking to the gallery owner, it's now I have a connection, right, to Japan, right? So it's like things like that. Like, how do you plan for that, right? So as much as the type A personality in me is nagging me about how much money I spent on this trip, the type B in me is thankful for all of the great experiences that I was able to make while I was here. All the great experiences. I have these beautiful and amazing souvenirs that I can now bring back home to me and remember my time here in Japan, though no matter how brief it is. And I'm hopeful to be able to come back next year, in the next few years, and be able to experience even more. Hopefully stay a little bit longer. I am very happy with how my trip has gone. I'm very thankful for all the people that I've met and all the experiences that I have had. And I look forward to seeing you soon, Japan. Hopefully for longer. Hopefully through work and tattooing and being able to meet more of the locals and being able to tattoo in that sense. Yeah. So now the plan is to Another plan is to wash up. I'm really tired. It is 5 o'clock. I want to wash up, lie down for about a couple hours, have some dinner, and then basically spend the rest of the evening trying to figure out how I'm going to pack everything. So the one thing that I bought on my last little bit on the way back is where I bought the calligraphy brushes. They were also selling paper. I just didn't want to walk around with the paper during my time in Asakusa a few days ago, like the first time that I went. So I didn't buy any, but I did buy some on the way back. And I bought this really nice big sheet of painting paper. I don't even know what to call this paper, but it's really, really nice paper to paint with. I'm going to go wash up. I'm going to go rest a little bit, hit up my yakitori spot one last time before I go, and I'll catch you guys when I start packing so you can watch me struggle and put all of this stuff away. So, I finished taking my nap. Excuse me. I finished resting and taking my nap. I had dinner one last time at the yakitori spot beside my hotel, which is gonna be my new landmark. I think it's gonna be one of those things where I come and see them every time. Even though we didn't really we don't really talk. Even though we don't really talk, not conversationally, I would say, mainly because I don't speak Japanese and don't really speak too much English. But I thank them. I use Google Translate. I told them that I was leaving tomorrow, and I thank them for taking care of me these past couple of days. And yeah, it's definitely gonna be one of those things where it's like every time I go to Japan, whether by myself or other people, I'm gonna go visit them. So yeah, it was really good to have dinner there one last time. Thank God they took credit card, because I was worried that they didn't take credit and they only took cash. And I don't have any cash on me anymore. I bought these I don't even know what I bought. I just bought a bunch of buns. I was going to go to Mr. Donut one more time, but then I found another place that sold some kind of thing. They seem to be another big franchise, but I feel like I was giving too much money to Mr. Donut, and I want to, try something else. Because I'm pretty sure there's a Mr. Donut in the Philippines. Now we're going to pack. Yeah, okay. I gotta do my big check-in first, because I think I gotta do that first. Okay. It's packing time. So, it is now the morning of the 28th. It is my last day here in Japan. Checkout is at 10. It is currently 9:20 something. I just had breakfast. I finished packing everything last night. Everything went super well. I've had a great time. I have some, not necessarily regrets, because I think, first time in Japan, you kind of have to hit the city just to experience it for what it was. Now, mind you, I'm by myself, and if I'm by myself, I like more peaceful areas. So I think next time, if I come with people, then Shinjuku, Harajuku, Shibuya, I'll go. But I was just telling my friend that the next time I come here, I'm going to put more focus on being in the Japanese countryside, in the more peaceful areas, rather than the city where there's a lot of hustle and bustle, just because that's not my steez. I really wanted to find places to sit down and just kind of do nothing. But unfortunately in the city, because it's so hustle and bustle, that's not a very big thing here. Sitting around and just kind of dozing is not a thing here in Japan. Even randomly standing in places, unless you're trying to find a place, just kind of standing there and doing nothing is not a thing here. Everybody's just moving, and sitting on curbs and stuff is not a thing here when you're tired. So I think that's the one thing that I would change about this trip. Well, knowing what I know now, right, I would have focused more on staying. Asakusa is the biggest city that I think I would like to go to here in Japan. Kyoto is really cool, because at least there's places to sit in Kyoto. I didn't get to check Osaka, but I would love to check out Osaka next time I come. More into the Japanese countryside. I don't know what cities there are, but I'm going to Google them. But yeah, so I'm getting everything packed up. But yeah, I had a really great time. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. I'm going to continue on with these vlogs, whether it be day vlogs back home or when I'm tattooing. But I think more so when I go travel and stuff, I will be creating more vlogs like this. So if you liked what you saw, give me a like, subscribe. And I'm going to be in the Philippines with family, and I would like to vlog a little bit, but I just want to spend time with my family, so I don't know how much vlogging I'm going to do, but then I'm going to go see some other artists while I'm there, so I'd love to vlog my experience with them. So I'll see how much vlogging I do in the Philippines. This will be Vince Vlogs, and then I don't know. Maybe I'll start a cooking channel again. So I might. We'll see. We'll see. I might start a Vince Cooks again. So yeah. Until the next time, or until you see me in the Philippines. Maybe we'll see. Vince Tattoos out.